Jurgen Klopp's last dance got off to a dream start at the weekend as Liverpool thrashed Norwich 5-2 in the FA Cup. But his side face a sterner taste when Chelsea visit on Wednesday, in a prelude to the Carabao Cup final next month.
Liverpool lead the Premier League by 5 points and Chelsea are down in ninth, but their recent head-to-head record paints a different picture. Each of the last 7 meetings between the two sides has ended in a draw at the end of 90 minutes.
Four of those matches ended goalless, with Alex Disasi cancelling out Luis Diaz's strike when these sides met at Stamford Bridge on the opening day of the season. However, Chelsea have won just once at Anfield in the Premier League since 2014, and the Reds are unbeaten at home in the league since losing to Leeds in October 2022.
Read more in FYOTBALLMOUR Trouble How Jose Mourinho's sacking has left Chelsea with a £500,000 a week problem. Showstopper win a pink Lamborghini Urus or £175,000 cash from just 89p with our discount. Liverpool could also welcome back some familiar faces to the starting lineup for what should be a raucous atmosphere in Klopp's first league game since announcing he will step down at the end of the season. Recent form: Liverpool are unbeaten in 10 games with wins over Arsenal, Newcastle and Fulham in that period.
They have lost just once in the league this season and are scoring goals for fun despite the absence of Mo Salah. Liverpool have scored 3 or more goals in 12 home games this year, while Chelsea have struggled on the road in recent weeks.
Most read in football: hitting out Annie Kilner's sister blasts evil cruel Lauren Goodman after Walker baby Rashford's bender drunk Rashford invited me on wild night out. I had to put him to bed. Out of control fears for Marcus Rashford after boozing, love split warning from Ten Hag drinking all day. Downing tequila calling in sick, inside Marcus Rashford's 12 hours bender casino special. Best casino welcome offers on their last visit to Merseyside. At the beginning of December they were comfortably beaten by Everton, with Middlesbrough and Wolves also winning home games against the Blues this year.
However, they did win their last Prem away match at Luton and are on the back of 2 successive victories against Fulham and Middlesbrough. Team news: Andy Robertson returned to action against Norwich, his first game since the beginning of October.
Trent Alexander-Arnold also featured following an injury layoff, and Alexis Mac Allister may be back in contention after sitting out the Norwich clash as a precaution. Salah's Egypt were knocked out of the Africa Cup of Nations on Sunday, but the winger picked up an injury at the tournament so is unavailable, while Wataru Endo is still away on international duty with Japan at the Asian Cup.
Meanwhile, Christopher Nkunku and Malo Gusto are back in full training and should be fit enough to make the matchday squad. Ben Chilwell and Carney Chukwuemeka could also feature following recent injury layoffs.
Levi Colwill, Mark Cucurella, Trevoh Chalobah, Wellesley Fofana, Romeo Lavia, Reece James, Robert Sanchez and Leslie Ugachukwu are all long-term absentees. Ones to watch. Darwin Núñez has more than made up for Salah's absence with 3 goals in his last 3 games.
The striker is always a handful for the opposition even when he is not finding the target, having created 22 chances in 20 games this season. But Chelsea's Cole Palmer has arguably been even better this campaign with 9 goals in 18 Premier League games.
He eclipses Núñez with 28 chances created in fewer games, and if Chelsea get anything from this match, Palmer will likely be responsible. What have the managers said? Klopp praised Chelsea's football and revealed he expects them to move up the Premier League table in the next few weeks.
He said, "They play really good stuff, really good team. Nobody was ever in doubt about that. A team in form, I think. Won majority of games recently. We played them in first match day, we weren't great but they were pretty good.
A point was all right. We have to do better, but we are different now. They had a lot of injuries, but now they have a core group together. They have the midfield they want together, the entire backline other than Reece James.
A really good team, even if you can't see it in the table yet. I expect him to make big steps, but start after our game." While Mauricio Pochettino discussed Klopp and Chelsea's lack of a prolific striker.
He said, "It's a coach and person I am going to miss. I love to watch him on the touchline and the team he manages. I hope he will only be away a few months, maybe 1 year, and then will come back."
I don't know what the people are thinking, but for us we want to win. I want to win. It's true that in our performances, compared to those at the top, maybe we miss this type of player, striker, to make a difference.
We need to build our victory in different ways because we want to be clinical and win games. Sunsport prediction: Liverpool do not look like losing, particularly at home, and the returns of Robertson and Alexander-Arnold should inspire them to victory.
Two to 1. When is Liverpool versus Chelsea? Liverpool's huge clash with Chelsea will take place on Wednesday, January 31st. The game will be held at Anfield. Liverpool versus Chelsea will kick off at a later start time of 8.
(15 p.m. GMT). What channel is it on and can it be live streamed? Liverpool vs Chelsea will be shown live on TNT Sports 1 in the UK. You can live stream the action from the Discovery Plus app, which is available for download onto your mobile or tablet device.
Alternatively, you can keep up to date with all the action by following Sun Sports live blog. Read more. Sun STORIESVAPE alert: vaping addict left, minutes from death. after feeling a wet blanket engulf him, payday millions to get pay rise in bank account from this week worth up to £754 a year. Odds: Liverpool 4/7 draw 13 quarters, Chelsea 21/5 odds courtesy of Ladbrokes and correct at time of publication.